What horrifying statistic genuinely jarred you when you first heard it? 1. According to the 2022 NAEP test, only 10% of 4th graders and 15% of 8th graders in Baltimore City public schools were proficient in reading. 2. Disabled children are more than 3 times as likely to be sexually abused. 3. Almost 2/3 of all bankruptcies in the U.S. are tied to medical issues. 4. About 1/3 people in the world don't have access to clean drinking water. 5. 46% of Indian members of parliament currently have a criminal case ongoing. The share of criminals is pretty equally distributed across all the parties. But then a criminal case can mean anything, right? Well, 33% of Indian MPs have a serious criminal case ongoing against them: murder, attempted murder, kidnapping, or rape. 95% of these cases are from before their election. They literally ran with a serious criminal case ongoing, and won. The cherry on top? Based on data from the last decade, politicians with a serious ongoing criminal case have an 18% win rate, while a politician with 0 criminal cases against them have a 5% win rate. So the Indian voter is almost 4 times more likely to vote in a person with a criminal charge than one without. 6. More people die from beach sand or holes in the sand in the beach than shark attacks per year. 7. In the U.S. the #1 cause of death for pregnant women is homicide, usually by their partner. 8. That as many as 1 in 20 people in the U.S. have fetal alcohol spectrum disorder. It's incredibly prevalent, but we don't talk about it because of our relationship to alcohol and the stigma involved. 9. The average person now spends 93% of their life indoors. This includes your transportation time in car, bus, or metro. 10. Only around 10% of families of deaf, hard of hearing kids learn enough sign language to communicate fully. Perhaps not as horrifying as some of the statistics already mentioned, but it's always struck me as such a sad and lonely thing. That some parents either can't or won't learn how to communicate and connect with their kids in a way that would be much easier for their child to understand. 11. The act of non-fatal strangulation increases the risk of homicide that the victim faces by 750%, making them nearly 8 times more likely to end up dead at the hands of their abuser after strangulation occurred. 12. Children who are not reading proficiently by 3rd grade are 4 times more likely to drop out of high school, and high school dropouts are 3.5 times more likely to be arrested in their lifetime. 13. We cannot fully understand the impact microplastics have on the human body, because there is no control group that has not been exposed. 14. Of all the acres burned in California in the past 100 years from wildfires, 70% came from post-2017. And this is with less number of fires. So arson is down, reckless campfires are down, car exhaust ignitions are down. It's the temperature and drought that is entirely responsible for the increase in acres, elevation and season length of burning.